Marc Chagall was born on July 7, 1887, in what is now known as Belarus. The eldest of 9 children, Chagall showed signs of artistry at a young age and was encouraged by his mother to continue drawing and painting. He was sent to St. Petersburg to a school for drawing and painting, and painted under the artist Jehuda Penn. During this time in 1908, Chagall produced the paintings The Dead Man and My Fiancé with Black Gloves. In 1910, Chagall moved to Paris. There, he lived in La Ruche, also known as the Beehive. He also met the expressionists Shem Soutine and Robert Delaunay. Under the impression of Impressionists, Post-Impressionists, and Fauvist paintings, the first 4 years in Paris are often considered his best works. For example, The Cavalry, Myself with 7 Fingers, and I and the Village. After 4 years in Paris, Chagall's work was exhibited in the annual Paris Salon des Indépendants and Salon d'Automne. His first solo show was in Berlin in 1914. Chagall was very popular in German expressionist circles. After the outbreak of World War I, Chagall went back to his hometown in 1914 and married the love of his life, Bella Rosenfeld, in 1915. The Birthday and Double Portrait with a Glass of Wine are 2 paintings that pay tribute to her. Raised in a Jewish household, Marc Chagall is often referenced as being the greatest biblical painter of the 21st century. Paintings such as White Crucifixion and the Exodus are examples of his love for biblical stories and imagery. Chagall moved to Berlin in 1922, where he learned the art of engraving. In 1923, he met Parisian art dealer Ambroise Vollard, who commissioned him to create a series of etchings to illustrate Nicolas Gogol's novel Dead Souls. During the interwar period in Europe, Chagall traveled, working in Brittany, South France, Palestine, Holland, Spain, Poland, and Italy. In 1931, he wrote My Life. During the outbreak of World War II, he moved to the Loire district of France, but was forced to move to the U.S. in 1941. In 1944, his beloved Bella died of a viral infection. Memories of her become his motive, and the paintings around her and Nocturne pay tribute to his love. In 1948, Chagall moves back to Paris, and the period 1953 to 1956 produces a series of paintings inspired by his love for the city. Marc Chagall mastered the art of stained glass in the late 1950s and was commissioned to work on the Cathedral of Metz in France, 1958 to 1960, the Synagogue in Jerusalem, 1960 to 1961, in the United Nations building in New York City in 1964, and the Art Institute of Chicago in 1977. Marc Chagall is best known for his bright expressionist depictions of love, religion, biblical stories, and a penchant to add obscure references in every piece that he creates. Bold and intriguing, Marc Chagall's paintings give viewers the impression of never having fully awoken from their dreams.